shaking, MP. People are always... He's about to tear it up.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. Brian Anderson here, alongside Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us from the floor. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Philadelphia 76ers. On Friday, they'll take on Zion Williamson and the New Orleans Pelicans. Then on Sunday, they'll take on Kristaps Porzingis and the Utah Jazz.
And for that game against Miami, even though they're going against the #1 team right now in the league, they feel they could win. There's a lot of confidence to this squad.
Well, MP has told us that being an all-star is important to the way he wants to lead his team. And he's made it a goal to show everyone that he deserves that spot.
Well, how can you not be impressed by MP's performance lately after he sort of called himself out, claiming that he needed to elevate his game? For him, it's not just about being an all-star. It's about being the best in the conference at his position. Now, you can see the fire he's playing with. He's flat out destroying his competition. The only question now is, can he keep it going?
A look at the 76ers starting group. George out there with Rui Hachimura. Then there's Edgecombe, then it's MP, and it's Nurkic in at the center position.
Looks like MP's been practicing those in his backyard growing up.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. The first third of an NBA season. It sort of sets the foundation for the year's power structure.
Oh, that's so true, B.A. We start to see which teams are elite, who's running the show, and we find out who needs to think about making some changes.
Now here's MP. Nice move. They get it back. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Garland with the ball, and it's Marshall picking him up. Cleveland again missing.
Slow start, 1 of 4 to begin this game.
From the arc. Knocks down the triple. MP's got 7 points in the game.
How about the confidence right there by young MP, just stepping right into that three.
Inside, Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. You can tell this team really relies on Darius Garland on the offensive end.
And that's because he offers options. Garland can make plays for himself and others. So you never know if he's going to make that nice pass or that nice shot.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. Following that last three-pointer by Philadelphia. Allen finds Hunter. Cleveland working the ball around now. Mitchell can't get that one to fall.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Los Angeles was a man on a mission. He added 43 points, and they just couldn't stop him. Every time he let it go, you expected it to go in. A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
Yeah, he was more than happy to carry them, BA. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
The Sixers lead by 5. Marshall outside. Over Mitchell. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. 12 points for him.
Oh, a wise move by MP, calling his own numbers in the two-man game.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
And a new group getting ready for the Cavaliers. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Robinson Earl comes in for Mobley. Tyson, he's checked in for Hunter. And Mitchell subbed in for Darius Garland. Philadelphia also making some changes. Wiggins comes in for Hachimura. And it's Maxey in for Paul George. Carter, good.
The game of Mitchell is more about putting up points, but Donovan can dish too.
Well, Richard, the Sixers with a lot of money tied up in Tyrese Maxey, Paul George, and Joel Embiid.
Ooh, that's not a lot of flexibility. They need those guys to be healthy and contributing. The talent is there, but it also has to be about the availability.
On the wing, Mitchell, covered by MP. Maxey against Mitchell. Beyond the arc. Fires the 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
Ooh, good defensive intensity.
Now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Their last meeting was in Philadelphia, where they were unable to fight off the Sixers.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
So, on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Quentin Grimes. Tyrese Maxey is out there with MP. Then it's Rui Hachimura, and it's George in at the 4. MP drives in. Here's Hachimura. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Strong sequence from Hachimura getting after it.
Pass to Richards. Mitchell against MP. Kept alive. Outside Carter. Hey, puts up a 3. Cleveland again missing. The Sixers lead by 9. Hachimura with a screen on Mitchell. Here's MP. MP packs it home.
And MP is in fuego right now. If I'm on his team, I'm going to keep feeding them and feeding them.
Here's Tyson. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. Well, the rise of Tyrese Maxey has been fun. What do you think makes him such an exciting player, RJ?
Oh, it's his speed and tenacity for sure. He might be the quickest guard in the league right now. And in addition, he's also become an absolute knockdown shooter.
2 on the clock. Good on the bucket. Mitchell's got 15. Here's MP. 18 points for him. No luck on that one. Good work defensively by Mitchell. Cavaliers trail by 9. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, B.A. The Cavaliers trying to make the most of their championship window. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, quote, "What I've learned is that this isn't forever. We're not invincible. You have to appreciate this because it doesn't come around too often. Not every locker room is like this." Back over to you, Brian.
Connected and driven. Allie, we appreciate the report. MP buries the triple. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Philadelphia?
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been on the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
And there it is for him.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays, and his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Richards. Mobley comes in for Carter. Hunter's checked in for Tyson. And Darius Garland subbed in for Mitchell. Philadelphia also making some changes. Nurkic is checked in for Grimes. And it's Edgecombe in for Maxey. Hunter passes to Allen. From deep, Mitchell. From outside, Mitchell is good.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
Here's MP, and he banks in the layup. MP's got 25 points.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Garland, the pass to Allen. Here's Mobley. And it's Cleveland with another.
And we see Mobley continue to flesh out his overall game, including his jump shot.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. There's a screen by Nurkic. From deep, MP. Hunter with the rebound. To the paint. Here's Mitchell. Ooh, power move by Mitchell.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
And so it's Philadelphia closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
And you know, for that matchup with the Heat, they're going against #1. It's a huge challenge, but they have the talent and the coaching to compete.
It'd be a nice morale boost if they can pull it off. Turning back now to that game we've been watching. A positive first half for the Philadelphia 76ers.
The three ball is falling. They've got good momentum. They're setting hard screens and the shooter.
Appreciate you joining us.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Hey, you look at MP in this game. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
It's Hunter and Mobley teaming up in forward. Garland and Mitchell, the lethal backcourt pair. And it's Allen in at the 5. And that's the group for Kenny Atkinson as we begin the second half. Well, every year we see a few teams that exceed expectations, Richard. In your experience, what's the blueprint for an overachieving team?
Well, a lot of times you see new coaching staffs unlocking a roster. Other times it's just healthier bits of competition. And don't forget, health is always a huge component. When you're Allen, just about 7 feet, dunking comes easy.
Nurkic, a screen on Mitchell. From the baseline, count the basket. Marshall's got 5 points in the quarter.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
The 3 from Mitchell. No luck on that one. The Sixers lead by 7. MP looking around. Puts it up. The rebound by Garland.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Pass to Mobley. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Garland, no good. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. MP against Mitchell. And here's MP from outside. Counted from distance. MP's got 33 points.
And another one. That's 5 total threes on the night from him so far.
Wow! Put that in the dunk contest.
Oh, he's had that move saved up for a minute. You could tell with that smile on his face, Mitchell making the most of that opportunity.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam?
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Mitchell's checked in for Mitchell. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You take a look at the 76ers. They're in a solid spot right now, 5th place. And check it out, Cleveland, half a game behind.
Right now for Cleveland, their slow start has revealed some of this team's problems. Problems that we didn't really know they had.
The one positive is that it's early. You don't want to peak too soon, and they are far from their peak. We know how good a team like this is, and they have a lot of time to turn it around. You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
Power move from MP.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Pass to Allen. Garland for 3. Cleveland again missing. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Marshall. Again, Philadelphia.
Getting it done from the in-between area. MP just taking what the defense gives them.
Allen outside. The 3 from Mitchell. Drops in the 3. Mitchell's got his first 3 points of the game.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He'll take the opportunity. He really making a difference here.
They have to come up with a new wrinkle defensively because he is killing them from deep.
Carter with it. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. A nice shot by Mitchell.
I just love the ball movement.
The Sixers lead by 4. MP outside. Oh, MP with a little payback.
He hit 3 triples in the first half, 3 more since. That's nothing to shrug at.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
3-pointer. The rebound by Carter. MP against Mitchell. From outside the arc, sinks the tray. Mitchell's got 7 points.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
MP getting it done for Philadelphia. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 4-point game. They'll be hosting Miami for their next game. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. And the 76ers, looking at who they've got. They've got Tyrese Maxey, Quentin Grimes out there with Edwards. Then it's MP, and it's Oubre in at the 5, roaming the paint. A nice shot by MP.
Ooh, he's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
Well, the Cavaliers shooting pretty well at 45%. Oubre with a steal. Marshall on the wing. Checked by Mitchell from about 16. And it's Tyson with a rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Outside Mitchell. Fires from deep. It doesn't go for him. Now Philadelphia with it. They've led by... Oh! Throw it down! Wow!
What a finish by MP. He just finds a way to convert through contact.
A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone now. From deep, Mitchell. Cleveland again missing. Philadelphia leading by 8. Here's Marshall. Good work defensively by Mitchell.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
On target from range. Mitchell's got 36 points.
He hit a couple from range in the first half, but now his confidence is through the roof.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Allen, he's checked in for Carter. Mobley comes in for Robinson Earl. Hunter's checked in for Tyson. And Darius Garland subbed in for Mitchell. And the 76ers will have a different look here. Nurkic is checked in for Oubre. Hachimura comes in for Edwards. George, he's checked in for Grimes. And it's Edgecombe in for Maxey. Garland with the ball. And it's Marshall picking him up. Mobley outside. Pass to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. He shoots! And he gets a nice high percentage look.
Oh, yeah, that's a lot of body there to cover. Mobley using that to his advantage.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
MP, the three ball is down.
His points are really adding up from the three-point line. He had 9 from distance in the first half, and he's only getting better.
Outside Mobley. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Mitchell beyond the arc. And Mitchell responding with a three of his own.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
He fires. Again! What an avalanche!
Once again, he cannot be stopped.
It's incredible. He's nearing second overall in career 50-point games and still going strong.
And chasing the incomparable Michael Jordan. I mean, that comparison alone gives you chills. And what can't this guy do? Mobley with a massive bucket.
Nurkic to screen on Mitchell. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
Just an important bucket from MP, and he knows it too.
Outside Garland. Here's Allen. Outside Mobley. There's a minute 26 left in the fourth quarter here. Philadelphia leading by 5. MP fires. And again for 3.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got 2 guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game.
Not many better late game right now than Donovan Mitchell.
Marshall inside. Checked by Mitchell. Allen rips down the board. The Cavaliers have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Garland looking around. Mobley. Hunter. The 3 is off. And that's an intentional foul. Now Philadelphia with it. They've led by as many as 14. And they go to the intentional foul. So the first one dropped. And that increases the lead to 6.
And I like how MP carries himself. It's a big reason why his teammates enjoy playing with him. He knows how important it is converting at the line and building up his lead.
And the Cavaliers call time here. 27 seconds left in the game. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Mitchell outside. The 3 is in.
And that bucket from beyond the arc puts them within reach. He's really been putting that shot to work.
And I bet he's thinking that he can close the gap completely if he can keep those threes coming.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game out.
Cleveland calls timeout. They're down by 6. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
We've seen teams come back from this before. Smart to take the timeout and get everybody focused on exactly what needs to be done. And Garland just delivers in a crucial moment. What a shot.
And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, how about the poise he showed there, making this a 2-possession game.
Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
That's their only option. They have to get a good look from deep here.
So a close game sees Philadelphia taking this one. And this was an emotional win for them. No doubt about it.
MP, you broke the 60-point barrier. You carried your team to victory. How? After all that, do you have the energy to stand here for an interview?
Oh, man.
Over to you, B.A.
As always, thank you, Jennifer.
Back there. Not at all. That's more of a reflection of my confidence.